Hey, good morning everybody. Richie Plemons with Plemons Lawn and Landscape. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. We're getting ready to go out and do a little mowing. I know I've not videoed a little bit in a while. Of course, we've been just super busy. I mean, we're covered up right now. But today's mowing, we don't have but just a few yards. We're slowly catching up from all the rain. So, you know, when you get behind, sometimes things, you know, other things you got to take care of. So, but anyway, we're caught up now. So we're gonna get a little bit of mowing footage in today. Of course, I've got some workers working for me now, so that's a plus. Having that help to be able to get the job done quicker and more efficiently, that's always a good thing. So a lot of people ask me, am I solo? Yes and no. Sometimes I run solo, sometimes I have some guys with me. So, but we've gotten so busy this year, we've actually had to hire a few people. So I've hired 3 guys this year so far. Well, I've hired 5, but 2 of them didn't work out, but I've still got 3 more that are working with me. So a couple of them can't work certain days and a couple can work certain days. So, you know, it kind of works out. I work them all, you know. They don't want nothing completely full-time. They want some part-time work, so it works out pretty good. So, but anyway, we've got to get the walker unloaded. Yeah, Walker was supposed to come pick this up, but they've not had a chance to. Kind of like us, they're busy too. So they told me they're going to leave it with me a couple more weeks and get some more time on it, use it as much as I'd like. And you know, like I said, it's been a really good mower. So, but we're going to get it off. Today's yards are some big wide open yards, so we're going to take it off. And then we're going to put a push mower in here because I got one place I do need a little push mowing. So we're going to put the Wabong push mower on, take this off, and then we're just going to take the Ferris stander. And I don't know if you guys have seen this one yet. We're also going to take the Ferris walk behind. So we've got a Ferris walk behind, if I can get the camera to focus in. So we've got that also. It's just an FW 25. It's got the FS 600V 18.5 horsepower Kawasaki engine on it, and it's a 48-inch cut. So we've got it to get off the tray, or to get some time on, try it out, see what we think of it. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to get this stuff unloaded real quick, get ready for the day. Wait on my guys to get here. It's about 5 minutes after 7 now, so I've got to get with it. But anyway, guys, we'll see you guys shortly, and stay with us. Alright, so we're finishing up our first yard. I got Lucas over here, he's blowing everything off now. This will probably be the first time you guys have seen Lucas. I don't know if I've had him on video or not, but most of the time, usually when I do bring a new employee, we just don't have time to actually film while we're training them, simply because, you know, there's a lot to learn. You got to learn it pretty quick, and so we don't have time to do the filming. But anyway, I've got him here with me today. This property here, like I said, this back here in the back is actually just it's a dog lot. So they're not particularly worried about how it looks. They just want it cut short, which it grows extremely fast with the dogs being in here, and we know how they like to fertilize the property. So, but in my experience this year hiring guys, I mean, I don't care how much money you want to pay them. If they don't want to work, it doesn't matter. They're not going to work. I've hired 5 guys this season, and I've hired them all within the last month. I've got 2 left that are still working right now. Lucas has actually been with me about 3 weeks, I would say. And then on the other crew, I've got 1 guy on it right now. So we're in the process of trying to find another one to put in that crew. And it blows my mind. It doesn't matter if you pay $8, $10, $12, $14, $16, $20 an hour. If they don't want to work, they're just not going to work. And so that's the issues I've run into, is finding people who actually understand that this work is not as easy as some think it is. Mowing a yard, honestly, is not that difficult. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to make it look good, but it is hot. It is sweaty. It is long days. It can be stressful when you're fighting rain and weather and things like that. I mean, it can be a stressful job, but you know, I kind of ran a little bit kids these days. You know, we were taught when we were younger, you work for what you get. And I feel like a lot of the things that I'm seeing now is a lot of people feel like it needs to be handed to them without putting in the time or the effort to work. I don't know what's wrong with the society of it seems like everybody's wanting a handout, and it's kind of disturbing knowing where this country could go with people thinking that they need a handout instead of working for it. I work very hard for what I've got. I started with nothing, and now I've built a company. So, when I started out with not having anything to now where I've got 2 crews running. We've got we got 4 or 5 mowers, weed eaters, blowers. I mean, that stuff isn't cheap, and so when you work hard for it, you can get those kind of things. It's not going to be handed to you. So, my tip for the day, guys, I mean, if you guys are just starting out, know that you're going to have to work hard and really put a lot of work into it, a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat, blood, tears, whatever, to be successful. So, but anyway, guys, so we got the first one finished. That was a little quick rant. I know, kind of went off topic of what we're doing here. So, anyway, I got Lucas over here. He's blowing his legs off now, so that means we're ready to rock and roll and head to our next one, guys. All right, that finishes up another one. I didn't get any mowing footage. I forgot to get the camera out of the truck. Or never forget to get it out. I forgot to turn it on. So just kind of sat in the yard. But anyway, we got another one finished up here. Next week we plan we're going to have to go ahead and clean these up, prune these again. Already they're growing fast. But you can see these roses we cut back a few months ago. Boy, or a couple months ago. Boy, they just shot up, and they're just beautiful right now. Roses, all the green velvet boxwoods are already starting to get a bunch of fuzz on them. So we're going to clean all that up, get it cleaned up, and then make it look good again for the holiday weekend. But we got this place cleaned in probably about 30 minutes, I'd say. So, these smaller yards are where it's at. Get you a little footage of Lucas on the blower there. He's one of my new guys. Still training him and teaching him how to do it, so he's still learning. He'll get there. It'll take him just a little bit of time, but he'll get there. I got to double check my weed eater racks, make sure they're locked up here. I've had a problem with walking off a couple times and forgetting to lock them. So had one try to jump out on me going down the road the other day where it wasn't locked up. So, but anyway, guys, we've got about 4 more properties to knock out that we're going to get to today. One is you guys have seen, well, you've pretty much seen all these. So this is going to be something that you guys have already seen, but we're going to go ahead and get some video of it anyway. Lucas, what do you think so far, brother?
Humid.
Humid and hot. Lucas says it's humid and hot. So, but he's been with me. So you've been, what's your 2nd week?
Yeah.
Total. So about the 2nd week that he's been with me. We're getting him trained up. Like I said, we got him weed eating, edging, blowing things off right now. Just kind of the easier stuff, and then we're going to work him in to learn how to mow and everything in the next coming weeks. So he's doing the rookie moves. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to get to the next one. Try to get you some mowing footage and weed eating and all that stuff, since we didn't get any here. So let's get with it. Alright, so we just finished up another one here. This one right here behind us. And we picked them up because they liked what we done with the yard across the street, which you guys have seen before. So we always like to get them, you know, when you can pull up and park and knock out 2 yards in one stop is always a plus. If we can get this whole neighborhood right here locked down, we'll be in good shape. That's the goal, is to lock down this entire neighborhood. So we'll give that a shot this season and see what we can do. We've picked up 2 in here. Actually, this is the 3rd one in the subdivision, but 2 right here in this cul-de-sac where we can just unload at one stop and get them all. But anyway, we got 1 yard left. Like I said, Lucas is blowing off now. We're gonna go get it. Then I've got to go by the condos. I picked up 2 new sets of condominiums this year, so we're getting ready to start those this coming week. It's going to be, we went over, sat down with them, we bid on it, won the bid. We weren't the cheapest, we weren't the highest, we was kind of in that middle ground there. So they decided they wanted to go with the guys that were in the middle, and they brought it down to, you know, it kind of come down to 2 separate companies out of the 5 that had actually bid it. And we went over, we sat down with them in a meeting, kind of went over everything. And so we'll be starting those this week. We won another landscape and a set of condos down on the other end of town as well. So that one was great simply because it was pay for the entire year up front. They paid the entire year up front. They paid for the landscape this year that they're going to have installed up front. I mean, they paid it all right up front. So I mean, that's great. We don't have to worry about chasing money from those guys. So that's a plus there. Kind of what I hit on earlier in the video. Employees. Finding employees is difficult. I get calls all the time, people wanting to work. We bring them into work. They work a day or two and realize this just ain't for them. And I know you guys are all feeling the same problems I am when it comes to finding employees. We are running 2 crews now, and it just become a bigger headache. So if you guys aren't ready for the stress and the headaches of running more than 1 crew, you know, running more than one may not be for you. So we're, like I said, we're running 2 now, and it's stressful. It's a headache. It's stressful. It's hard. It's not easy, but in the long run, you know, it's well worth the risk that you take and the hard work you put into it. So, but anyway, we're gonna go get the last one. We're gonna knock it out. I may have a few final thoughts there, and we'll finish this video up. I know it's probably getting kind of long now. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the video. We went to our last stop, and they had a big party going on there, and so we decided we were going to come back in the morning, do it first thing in the morning. There's just so many cars parked over the edge of the curbs that if we did mow, then when we were done and they left, then you'd have a bunch of grass sticking up. So we decided to make it look better. We decided we're going to go back in the morning when nobody's there. So, but anyway guys, make sure you like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos. I'll leave some up here at the top and over here. You can check out some of our more recent videos and stuff. So, but anyway guys, keep doing what you're doing, liking, subscribing, and helping us continue to grow. Our channel is really taking off this year, and we're excited about what we've got to come this summer, and with all the new properties we got coming up, so we should have some pretty good footage of those. So, but anyway, I've got the Wabong mower review coming up. I'll end up doing a review also on the Ferris FW25 that we've got here. Some of you may not know this, but I've never run a walk behind, so that might be interesting. I'll have to get that on video, me learning how to use a walk behind mower, so it's a little bit different. But anyway guys, we're gonna get out of here for the day. I've got to run to town, pick up some stuff, take care of some errands, and tie up some loose ends and everything, and we'll see you guys in the next video.